What is up, guys? Norse Digital Assets coming at you with another video. In this video, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin and the crypto market as a whole. Like usual, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin, the leader of the market. Like I've said, I don't own any Bitcoin, but it is the leader of the market, and the altcoins will follow. Even if Bitcoin's dominance drops and there's an altcoin run without Bitcoin, it still is the most important indicator of all the markets. So we'll take a look at Bitcoin like usual, and I got a good one lined up for you because I'm gonna show actually some invalidations of my drawings that we haven't talked about before. Really, I'm going to show invalidations of my drawing as a whole, and an invalidation of the expanded flat that we've been talking about, and my main drawing that I've been showing you for 8 months. So we're going to take a look at that. Overall, still bullish. Buying up some stuff today, buying a good amount of stuff, still looking at a lot of the same stuff. Casper Curve, ADA, XRP, HBAR, VChain, API 3, CKB, B Pro, basically accumulating those. So that's what I'm still looking at, accumulating those now. So let's take a look at my main drawing. I've got some good stuff for you. I also got a new mouse that's very silent that you won't probably hear the clicking anymore on the videos, so that is nice. Anyways, I want to take a look at something here. I had a comment the other day in one of my YouTube videos, and it was a really, really good question. What would invalidate the expanded flat? So I'll show you one idea I have for that right here. And it's really, really simple. But what I will say is this expanded flat where it's A, B, C. So all we have to do is if that's the B, if that's the A, all we have to do is take the Fibonacci tool here and take it from B, from the top of B. A here, 0. Set the 1 on B, and then it gives us the 1618. So the 1618, what could invalidate the expanded flat? Well, this might be an invalidation of the expanded flat. $16,877. It's just the 1618 of the B, and I have the 1 set here at A, and A was that low in, what was that? That was June and July 2021. Now, where is that coming from? Common areas for completion of Wave C lie at the 100% to 123.6% extension of Wave A, projected from the end of Wave B. We're already past these two levels. That's just common areas. But it says right here, with invalidation being beyond the 161.8% extension. Invalidation being beyond the 1618 extension, 161%. So all we did was stretch out that fib tool there, and the 161.8% is here, $16,800 roughly. So we'll see what happens. So that was first. That was what I wanted to point out. Got some other cool stuff here for you also as well. Let's take a look here. So the SPX daily, here's the S&P 500. Here's an example of an expanded flat back in 2010, 2011, right here. So I went and found that exact one here, and if I just pull up that, we'll go back to 2010, 2011, and I've copied a fractal, okay? Copied a fractal. Here it is, and there is the example. Let's go to the daily here. So here is that expanded flat. This is only about a, let's see here. What length is this? This is 230 days roughly. Okay, so anyways, all we do is we copy it, we go back to where we just were, reset the chart, and then we are going to paste it. An example of an expanded flat that we've been talking about here. Set that there, and then we'll just kind of stretch it out here, and we'll see if we see any similarities. All right, so this is that exact fractal, just stretched it out. So take a look here. See any similarities? See any similarities? Yes. Okay, so if I just move this here, we're gonna do a wave count on this. Again, I still don't know this wave count. This is the best I've seen so far, but still, like on my main drawing, you come up, wave 3 up, and then you are A, B, C, A, B, C, and you needed that 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, take a look at this here. A, B, C, A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 taking much more time than on this S&P example than the 3 movement and the 3 movement. And all of this is what we've been talking about, the expanded flat, a 3, 3, 5 movement. Like I said, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we need 5. And that's been the hardest thing to figure out, is the 5. Let's go to my main drawing. So my main drawing here, let's reset the chart. Let's go to the weekly and take a look here. So again, that's what we've been trying to solve here. Again, come up, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to my targets of $130,000 per Bitcoin, up to $203,000 Bitcoin, possibly even higher, even though we are still at 19,000, okay? So another thing here, what would completely invalidate my original drawing, this drawing that I've been drawing for 8 months that we've been talking about in all my videos? What would? Well, number one, take a look at this here, okay? Wave 4 never moves beyond the end of wave 1, okay? So what would throw my main drawing, this drawing that I've been showing this whole time, what would throw this out the window is if wave 4 went below wave 1. Well, where is wave 1? So wave 1, roughly 13,800. 13,800. We're well above that right now. That would be if wave 4 went below that and was down here. That could potentially throw my drawing out the window. So that's 2 invalidations. I showed you the invalidation level of the expanded flat and the invalidation level of my main drawing, but I still fully expect a wave 5. It is what it is, no matter how crazy that sounds, no matter how bad the market sounds. I am looking to buy. What is the confluence here with other things here if we turn on the heat map? Again, like I showed in the last video, where are we right now? We are dark blue, and we are below that 200-week moving average. And any time in the history of Bitcoin and in the crypto market, when you go below the 200-week moving average, here, what follows? What follows when you take emotion out of the picture, when you feel like all your investments are down, down? They are unrealized losses. What usually follows out of the 200-week moving average drop? Exactly. So the dark blue, you sell the red and you buy the dark blue. And like I said in the last video, do I want to be the fool in the future that didn't buy this dark blue? No, not exactly. It doesn't always feel like an opportunity, but buy that fear, sell that greed. Not financial advice, but that dark blue on that 200-week heat map is a great time. Again, we've dropped below this purple box, just like here. Dropped below this purple box. Will Clemente talking about, even though he's seen this, the price come down to here, he would like to see some sideways chop action for a while, because you have a capitulation, you have an extended capitulation period, and then you have a extended consolidation sideways chop period. So capitulation, consolidation, then up. He will Clemente, that guy is a genius. He's talking about that the market right now is not exactly ready for a V-shaped type recovery. So maybe there's more chop sideways. I don't know. We'll see. I will continue to DCA stuff like this. Also more confluence to the fact, if we look at the stock RSI, which I love the stock RSI, when we look at it, it has been flat for a decent amount of time here. Like when we look at this point here, you know, that was like 70 days, comes back up and then does another point and moves up. But at any rate, some of these other bottoms here, like I've shown, 35 days. Okay, what's this one here? Point to point, you know, like 50 days. But when we look at what we have right now, point to where we're at now, we're already at 42 days. Could be 50 days, could be a little longer. But at any point, the momentum indicator shows that you do buy the weekly 0 stock RSI for gains back up. Okay, so it is a good buying zone between the 200-week heat map, the stock RSI, and then there's a lot of on-chain metrics also that Will Clemente has shown that he continues to follow him on Twitter, where he's talking about, let's see here, short-term holder cost basis was an excellent bearish indication of continued downside to come in December. And he's got a chart here. Currently sits at 30,800. He's basically saying when you break back above this pink line at 30,800, that will be a good indication when you find support on it. Like here, the green arrow, you find support on it, you come above it, you find support on it. That's going to be a massive run. We also have Will Clemente here. Bitcoin is incredibly cheap right now, June 27th. It has only traded this far below its 200-day trend, and its aggregated cost basis for 3% of its entire existence. Reality is that most will forget about the mistakes made during the cycle and will get new market participants that will make some of the same mistakes. Things will get over-levered and the process will repeat all over again. Exactly, that will happen next cycle. And the people that are will be the veterans by then, but the people that are making these mistakes now, there'll be a new generation that comes in. All three, Bitcoin, MV, RV, like we talk about the Z-score and some of the other things, all those ratios are now underwater. Meaning, to me, again, it is a buy. It is a time to buy, not to sell. If you're a seller here, you're betting on this time being different. If it is or not because of macro conditions is up for you to decide. I don't believe that it is. Yes, the macro conditions in the economy and the world as a whole right now are a little rough, but this time it's not different. I don't believe. That is my personal opinion. And again, look at some of this here. Again, we are in that low zone. We are in that low zone, and that low zone is usually a little bit of a consolidation period, and then you get that run again. Very, very counterintuitive. Very counterintuitive. The opportunity does not feel like an opportunity. One more thing to mention, Casper gets listed on KuCoin. I'm a big fan of KuCoin. I've been using KuCoin just in time. What a coincidence. I am gathering up more Casper on KuCoin. This just happened just 3 days ago, so very, very cool. Not much else to really report on for you guys here. I will say that nothing has been broken on the Elliott wave theory on my main drawing. Again, looking for that bottom. Where is it? I would think that it was sometime sooner than later, and we would get that movement back to the upside, and that this is a wave 4, and that we are waiting on that missing wave 5, like Credible Crypto has talked about for a while, and that I also agree with up to those targets and the 1618. Very, very accurate target. Even the 1618 of what we're looking at right now. Let's turn off this heat map really quick to make it a little clearer. Even what we're looking at right now, 1618, where would it take us? $161,000 Bitcoin. Sounds, I mean, even to me, it sounds insane, but I'm just showing you the data and relaying you the data. I mean, and that's between my targets here. That's, let's see here, 70... Yeah, that's up almost exactly in the middle of these two targets I have drawn out. So we'll see what happens. We'll give it some time. I'm DCAing in. I'm buying some. I'm going to remain patient. I showed you the invalidation levels. I showed you what's going through my head. I'm going to release another video tomorrow because there's just too much to say in one video. And I don't want the videos to get too long. I'm just going to have to release some more videos. So anyways, guys, smash up the like button. Click subscribe. Leave a comment below. And... we'll see you in the next video. See ya.